In this video, I'm going to talk to you about 7 hard truths that no one tells you about building wealth, making money, and improving your life. Let's jump straight into it. Number 1, it takes years, not months. Most people underestimate how long it really takes. Building real lasting wealth is a long-term game, not a 30-day hustle. It can take 5 to 10 years of consistent effort before things click. And honestly, this isn't just for creating wealth or making money or anything like that. This is success in general. No matter what you do, it's going to be a matter of years. Even in this whole content game, I've been creating content for a long time now. And every day I create content, every year I create content, every month I create content, I learn a little bit more than I knew beforehand. Same thing if you want to be, a professional artist or a professional athlete or a professional anything. If you want to move up in your job, it all takes time. It's going to take years. Don't try to rush the process. Don't try to rush the process. Number 2, no one's coming to save you. Not your job, not the government, not your parents. Wealth builders take radical responsibility. Waiting for help, delays your progress. No one owes you wealth. You have to go claim it. That right there is one of the hardest parts as well, especially if you grew up in a different type of household. A lot of times, and hope you guys don't take this the wrong way, but a lot of men that grew up in women-heavy households really have a lot of trouble with number 2, because with women, they always come to save you. And so if you grew up in a house or in an area where there was a bunch of women all the time, and every time you dealt with any type of adversity, you had your mom come and save you, you're gonna have a really hard time with number 2, because no one is going to come and save you out in the real world. And so that one's pretty straightforward, but it is what it is. Number 3, discipline over motivation. You won't always feel like it, but success doesn't care. You build up wealth on the days you show up when others make excuses. Emotional control and consistency matter more than hype. 1000%. I mean, there's not much more to say than that. I mean, literally, discipline, it wins every time, right? No one cares if you go to the gym every 6 days because you feel good about it, or your muscles don't hurt, or you watched the video and now you're hype about working out again. Like, no one cares about how bad you want to do something. It only matters about how consistent you are at doing it, right? Think about it. If you ran a company and all your employees came in when they were motivated to come in, how successful is that company, right? Well, your wealth, your life is no different. If you are the employee that's going to build your life, and you're the one that's being ran by motivation instead of discipline. So if you wouldn't hire people to run your company like that, then why are you running your life like that? I'll just let that sit for a little bit. Number 4, you'll be misunderstood and judged. When you start saving, investing, or saying no, people will mock you. Building wealth requires making decisions most people won't understand until years later, when you're financially free and they're still stuck. You got to understand that taking this path to create wealth, to create a business, create a life that you want, most people aren't on that road with you. Most people have no clue where that road even is, right? So, or even what's on that road. So you're going to do things that is going to be out of the norm. So when people ask you to go to the bars on Friday and you say, nah, I got to save this money to do blah, blah, blah. They're not going to get it because they're not trying to do the same thing that you're doing. Where if you hung out with people that were creating wealth and were trying to do something better with their life and were trying to do bigger things with their life, they would understand it a lot more. So it's also the fact that you're around the wrong people. You need to get around the right people that are heading in the direction that you want to go as well. Number 5, you'll fail a lot. Every successful person has lost money, made bad investments, or started broke. Failure isn't the opposite of wealth. It's part of the path. Learn from it or stay broke. And last but not least, number 7, no wealth is worth losing your health or your soul. That's such a good one. Because Jesus talks about this, or the Bible talks about this, where money is the love of money is the root of all evil. blah, 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 blah. Like, number 7 is my favorite. Out of all of these, number 7 is definitely my favorite. Because I see so many people that will literally and figuratively sell their soul for money. And why? I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like people want earthly riches and earthly things so much more that they'll give up the heavenly side of it. And I don't get it. Riches gained at the cost of your peace, relationships, or integrity equal poverty in disguise. True wealth includes time, freedom, purpose, and peace of mind, not just numbers in a bank account. At the end of the day, you got to think about what you're even doing this for in the first place, right? If you're doing it for money, you're going to quit. And not only are you going to quit, you're going to find out that once you get the money, it's just emptiness. Like, once you make so much money where you can buy the car you want, you got the house you want, you got the stuff you want, like, then what's the point of the number? You know, because most people don't really think past just the stuff that they want right now, which is, oh man, I love that Lamborghini, blah, 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 blah. And they get that stuff and then they're like, oh, well, you know, now what? And then they get depressed and they start going through all this other stuff because they realize that they just gave up their whole life in order to get this stuff that doesn't even matter. You know, so you have real relationships right now. You're doing stuff that is that you love to do right now. Find ways to monetize those things to go create income, or, you know, do it the hard way, the good way, the right way, do it the diligent way, so that way you don't have to sell your soul or sacrifice yourself and everything that you love in order to do it. I'm not saying sacrifice yourself like, you know what I'm saying, like not literally sacrifice yourself, but sacrifice things that you love, which are, I hope that makes sense. But anyway, so those are 7 things. I hope this video helped. I hope that you got something out of this video. To kind of go back over those again. Number 1, it takes years, not months. Number 2, no one's coming to save you. Number 3, discipline over motivation every single time. Number 4, you will be misunderstood and judged. Number 5, you'll fail a lot. Number 6, money making is just step 1, or making money is just step 1. And last but not least, no wealth is worth losing your health or soul. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.